Good morning. I can't tell with my settings. All right. Well, all right. So I am going to be doing my makeup using the runway theme from the most recent episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, which aired last Thursday on Wow Presents Plus. So there'll be a new one today. And the theme was red carpet showstopper. So when I think about red carpet showstopper makeup, I think a bright red lip, a natural complexion with rosy cheeks, and a black wing. So that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to keep it very wearable. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with some primer today. So yeah, this episode last week, the queens did dragathon. So it was kind of like Peloton. So they did like an exercise video. I did not think it was the best episode of Drag Race ever, but I did think that Team Ballbusters did a really good job. They were fun. I really am liking Kitty Scott Claus this season. I love her, in the confessional, and I also love her on stage, and I thought she was awesome in this challenge. I thought she was better than Crystal. Judges seem to really be into Crystal. I mean, obviously she's super talented, but they all are super talented. All right, I'm going to go in with my Uoma Beauty foundation. Since we're going red carpet ready, we're going to use a fuller coverage foundation product. And I am going to blend that out with the only brush I like generally for foundation, which is my BK Beauty 101. Right? And when you use a full coverage foundation product, you don't want to use too much because that's when it gets cakey looking and heavy looking. So when you have all that coverage, you really don't need a lot. It covers everything up. Right, and it's better to do 2 light layers than to put too much on at once. So always better to start with less and then add. Right, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to do any concealer today because this foundation really, it covered all the stuff I needed under my eyes. All right. Let's see. I'm going to get close up and see. Do I need some concealer? I'm just going to grab a tiny bit more of the foundation. I'm not going to go in with concealer. And just anywhere that I'm thinking maybe I want a little more, we'll just do a little more foundation. So yeah, so the judges seem to think Crystal Versace was stunning, 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 and super sexy. But I just thought that breastplate looked very plastic, and I feel like the skin on her face kind of looks plastic. I don't know. There's something kind of alien-like about her. So I still think she's amazing and super talented. But I like some of the other ones too. If you watch the show, let me know in the comments who's your favorite. All right, I am going to keep painting. I'm in the mood to paint. So I'm going to use my Salt New York stuff. And I'm just going to basically paint my face. So I'm going to start with contour and just put that under the cheekbones. And I'm kind of using the edge of this to get a sharper line. So I flipped my brush. Like usually it's like this, and I flipped it upside down. And then I'll flip it back to blend out. Okay, so that just gives a little definition to the cheeks. Then I'm going to go in with the lighter shade of the bronzer. Just, again, that same brush, and just putting bronzer high on the cheekbones, a little bit on the forehead, maybe across the cheeks, anywhere the sun would hit. And then I'm going to go in with blush, and again, still using the same brush. The blush is the most pigmented thing in there. Okay. I'll need to blend this out, just wiping off my brush, and then I will blend that out. I just think for red carpet, I think rosy cheeks. And then I'm going to go in with some highlighter as well. Okay. So going in with some highlighter, again on the like skinnier side of the brush. And just, this is all cream stuff that I'm just painting on. I'm going to go back into the contour one more time. And just carve out a little bit more. Okay. I'm done with the complexion other than setting it down. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes and then set with powder. I'm going to use the Sigma eyeshadow base primer in the shade Sorbet. A stick primer like this is very quick and easy to use. All right, and you just kind of throw it down messy and then go in with a finger and pat that out. All right, and you could wear this alone, but I am going to put some eyeshadow on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set everything down. And with my discontinued Stellar Cosmic Haze powder that I'm going to be so sad when I'm completely out of. This is my favorite for under the eyes, but the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder works very similarly. Right, and then I'm going to go in with my Peach Perfect powder. Red carpet showstopper. We need to get rid of that shine that might show up on the runway. So I want my mattifying powder through the T-zone. So getting that all through the T-zone. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is dust over the whole face with the less matte powder that I did under the eyes with a big giant fluffy brush. If we were going to be on the red carpet for real, we would need lots and lots of powder so that our makeup would hold up under the heat and the lights. Okay. Now on screen, it doesn't even look like I have on anything. So maybe we'll go in with some powders on top. We'll just go quickly. All right, so just deepening up some of these things. So I'm going to go in with my Kaleidos contour powder. Wonder if I tweak that. Is that better? I don't know. Okay. And just going over with the powder brush. All right. And then I'm going to add some powder blush to Persona Super Blush in the shade Caramel. We'll just add a little bit. Make sure it's showing up for when I'm online. Okay. Right. And just blending everything out. And then if I'm red carpet showstopper, I'm going to need a healthy, natural looking glow. Let's do Ofra's Star Island highlighter. I'm going to use this brush. We'll do a healthy, natural glow. And I want to make sure I dust a little. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I thought it was really nice. The queens on this season of Drag Race UK, they really all seemed like to be in such a positive place when they started talking about all the parts of themselves that they used to hate and now they love. It was very nice. Like their freckles or their black skin or their skinniness or their body type, whatever it was. I always love the motivational messages in Drag Race. One of my favorite parts. I feel like so many of those queens have such a story, such a struggle and a past. And then they find themselves through drag. It's very cool. It makes me want to be a drag queen. All right. So I'm gonna do, okay, and I don't want to take too long, so we're gonna do quick eyes. Let's see, I want a big fluffier brush. I'm gonna use my Sydney Grace Enduring Love palette. And I'm gonna go in with just this really neutral, this shade here, Juliet. And I'm going to put that through the crease and the outer corner. Okay. These shadows are just very neutral. Makes it easy. Easy to throw on a quick look that looks nice. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of makeup people always like their shadows to be super, super pigmented. But I feel like for day to day, I like it to be a little bit more buildable. Like when I'm not doing something crazy. So let me know in the comments, what do you prefer? Like for me, I sometimes want it to be pigmented if I'm doing something crazy, but if I'm just doing like an everyday look, I don't want it to be crazy pigmented. All right, so then I want to grab a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go with this brown shade, Robert, and I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner there. I'm just placing the color, and then I'll blend it out. Right, so just placing it in the places that I want it. And then grabbing my fluffy brush and blending out. I want everything really well blended. I feel like a red carpet look, I don't know, for me would be all very blended with that focus on the lips and the liner. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my highlighter that I used and put that in the inner corner of my eye. I'm just going to grab a tiny little brush and do that. Okay, so sticking that in that inner corner. To brighten. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a skinny brush with the brown color, and I'm going to do just the outer corner on the bottom lashes and pull that up a little bit. Okay, and then to keep my, well, let's do the lid. I'm going to just put, this color is called Romeo. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm going to just stick that on the lid to brighten up the lid as well. And then I'm going to do my winged liner with shadow instead of with black liner to keep it more wearable and more daytime. So I'm just going to keep going with that same, it's just a skinny pencil brush and the brown color. And I'm going to connect back in to the top lash line. And then just sketch out a bit of a little bit of a wing there. That's my red carpet inspiration, but keep it wearable and keep it daytime. All right, so we've got our wing going on there. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit. Okay, so same thing on the other side. Connecting it into the upper lash line. Reaching that out. Let me know in the comments, what are the best times of day for lives for you? When would you like me to go live regularly? I'm trying to figure out my schedule going forward. right, and then bringing it into the inner corner. Okay, so I've got my wings. I need some amazing lashes, so I'm going to do that next. Here's my mascara. So black mascara for red carpet, even though I have brown liner. Wait, and I'm going to just quickly brush through the brows. And then we'll go in for that bright red lip. Okay, so black lashes. We want nice long lashes for the red carpet, right? For our show-stopping look. Oh. All right, gotta make the lashes. Okay, and then the other side. I didn't look up what the challenge is for today's episode, what the runway theme is. Or the episode at all. Last week it was they were exercise instructors, like Peloton instructors. So I wonder what this week is. All right. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm going to go ahead and spritz the face with some setting spray. All right, I'm going to pop these out. And let's do the lips. Okay, so I'm going to line the lips with my NYX lip pencil in Nude Beige. This is a great liner that you can use with any color. All right, so lining just outside that natural lip line. Okay, and then I am going to use one of the Kaleidos lippies from their new Apple collection. So this is Flamma. All right, so this is the red one, Flamma, from their collection. Let's see. I love these. Well, I love everything Kaleidos, but these are really easy to work with. And they last really nicely. They wear off well. Okay. And I actually put on the this stuff that came with the collection before I did my makeup today. I like it, whatever it is. Lip mask. The Apple lip mask. All right, so I just need to go around the edges and clean this up. All right, so Just carefully outlining. With the tip of the applicator. And if anything looks bad, you can always go back in with your lip liner and clean it up. Okay. Oh, thank you, Melissa. I love all reds. Yeah. Oh, am I? It's not as bright as my usual reds, but I like it too. That is my completed showstopper, runway, red carpet, whatever look, but wearable for work today. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I guess it does kind of match my hair. It does. All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't watched RuPaul's Drag Race UK, it's on WOW Presents Plus. And if you had, definitely tell me who your favorites are in the comments. I would love to know. All right. Have a great one. You look gorgeous. Bye.